Hello there, it's Demon Dog Dice and another installment on our low roller strategy. This is going to be the pass to come. So total random, 430 is the starting bankroll buy-in, and we're going to, as we get the dice, we're just going to throw them. So, all right, this is going to be starting off section number 6 for the 4 sessions, or strategies. All right, we got a 3, 2, 5. So marking the 5. We have a point. Totally random. So far, with the exception of that one big roll on the underhand $30 6 and 8, randoms are doing better than my setting. Okay, here we go. Dice are out. Boxcars. Alright, that doesn't help. Rack. Oops. That was not in the box. Tight. There we go. Now we're there. Alright, here we go. Marking the 12. Alright. We are now down 25. Dice are out. And we got a 617. Alright, well, we are down 25 bucks. First shooter didn't take very long. Not very long at all. I hate seeing when a horn comes up there, because it just, more often than not, it's a 7 after that. Doing this randomly, what I've seen. Alright, here we go. Coming out. 527. Alright. I'm going to get paid 25. I'm going to put a nickel on the come bet. Or I mean the craps bet. Any craps for $5. Alright. Coming out random. Boxcars. I'm glad I did. Alright, that's a $10 winner. Racking it. Alright. That's pays 35, so I didn't even touch the pass line. Keeping the nickel up there. Alright, here we go. Dice coming out, coming out. Here's a 1, 3, 4. Alright, we got us a number. There we go. Alright. So, 4 is the point. Got a quarter in the come. Alright, here we go. Randomly shooting. Dice are out. And we got a yo! That's a winner. Gonna rack it. Keep the quarter in the field, or the come. Total random shooter. Dice are out. And we got us a 1, 3, 4. All right. This travels. And that pays. That pays. Thank you. Hot shooter. Hotter than the first one. All right. Gonna rack 25. All right. So we just want to stay away from big ugly. Now if we throw another 4, we'll like that. That'll be the bonus. Here we go. Dice are out. Got a 3, 2, 5. We were close. Very close. Okay. Quarter in the come. Here's Johnny. Dice are out. And we got a 5. Look at that. It's going to travel. That's going to pay frontline winner. Alright, buckshot. Doing a lot better than when I was setting. Just saying. Alright, racking the 25. Alright, stay away from Big Ugly. Dice are out. Coming out. Got a yo! That's a frontline winner. Rack it. 6-5 yo. Alright, here we go. Stay away from Big Ugly. Dice are coming out. And we got a 9. So now we are done with our come bets. We got point established on the 9. Got a chance for a 3-point fire bet if we can hit this. Hit the yo. So we got the 8, 2, 3, 6, 8, 10. Alright, here we go. Dice are out. Random rolling. And we got us an aces. Thank goodness we weren't on a come bet. That would not be nice. Marking aces. Here we go. Random. Dice are out. And we got a 5-2. Alright. 5-2 and we are through. Alright, not too bad. Not too bad. Oh, wait a minute. That was still a come out. So I lose these. Pay that one. Okay. This resets. Okay. All right. We're good. Started looking. I'm glad I got my tracker up there. All right. So we lost a quarter on that, but we won on the 11. All right. This is kind of volatile. I'm gonna drop a nickel on any craps. Coming out. And that's a 4-1-5. Now, why couldn't you do that last time? Doggone it. All right. 1-4-5. Quarter coming. All right. Dice are out. And we got us a 4-1-5. All right. That travels. That pays. That's our second 5. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. I had a 9, wasn't it? That was a 9. What did I rack? I racked a quarter, didn't I? Yep. Gagged on it. Okay. So that doesn't change. That pays. I threw a 5. Alright. Time mark is 8:13. So I gotta double check that on the video before. I'm pretty sure. Yes, we are right. We are right now. I missed the 9 is what happened. So let me go back and fix that real quick. So that was a 639, 5-2, 1-4, and 1-4. Okay. All right. I think we're right. So we're now. This is shooter number 3. Apologize. Get in a hurry. Racking that 25. All right, we got one at risk here. Mr. Stay away from the Big Ugly. Coming out. 4-1-5. All right, that comes down. Back on the 5. We don't mind it. Paid us. That was the big. That was the bonus. All right, keep that up there in the come bet. Rack of 25. Dice are out. And we got a 10. 6-4-10. Haven't seen a lot of those today, which doesn't bode well for our other strategy. Right. Marking the 5 and the 10. And we got got one more to go in the cum. Okay, here we go. Dice are out. Boxcars. We lost that one. Alright, going back in. Alright. Dice are out. 639. Alright, we are set. Got everything marked. Alright, we need a 5, 9, or 10. Dice are out. Got a 5. Frontline winner. That's our second frontline winner on the 5. Oh no, the point's 10. Oh my god, I never moved the puck. I have totally screwed this video up. So we did the 5s, we did the 10. Alright, so we're just, so this is just gonna go, this is go to the 10, that's what it is, a 5. So there's no frontline winner. No frontline winner. Getting sloppy. Getting sloppy. Alright, we need a 5, 9, or a 10. Dice are out. And that serves me right. There you go, you get a 5-2. Get your crap together and you won't lose. Right? Yes. Alright. Alright. Pay attention. Pay attention. Alright. Tough session right now. Alright, here we go. Quarter on the pass line. This is shooter number 4. Coming out. That is a 1-3-4. Alright. We're in the come. And puck is on the right number. Dice are out. Aces. That's not the right number. Not the right number for us. Replace. Alright, we're down 25 out of the shooter. Dice are out. And a 7. Remember what I said about that horn? Being on a horn number, especially the 6 and 12. There you go. Living proof. 2 out of the 4 shooters. All right. We are on shooter number 5. Thankfully. All right. Dice are out. Coming out. Coming out. There's a 6-2-8. Randy's not as sharp today as what he was in this session. All right. Come. Dice are out. 5-4-9. We're in the loss category. See if we can get a run. Dice are out. I won't be doing it that way. 1, 2, 3. we go. Nice drop. 426. Drop my stick.
Stacks of dice and dreams he can't outrun.
All right.
Pressed between teaching and chasing the fun.
Nice route.
High school's a field with
325.
gyms rolling chances in the Vegas night.
Okay, here we go. Nice route. How do I don't know, something's going on. All right. 5 is where I didn't hit a 9. All right, here we go. Nice route. 7. At this point, I don't care. This is crazy. I probably left it up there and didn't even realize it. Horrible. Expect more of myself. It's not a surprise that this is a bad session. 1, 2, 75, 300, 305. 305 is in the rack. 430 is what we started with. Down 125. All right. Give me a second. Trying to get my screen where it will come over. All right, so I put the $125 loss in there, so that gets us down to 680 from a start of 430. And that's the past two come. Let's take a look at the shooters. Not really great. 111 roller, horns off the chart. Not what we needed in this, clearly. Field pretty high, hardways non-existent. Box numbers lower, way lower than expected. Inside lower, 410s inside are lower than expected. Then they come out 7. The only bright spot. We had every number hit. 5s did pretty good, matched the dang 7 at 21%. And then 10% on the 4. All right. So with that, I will be signing off on this installment, and hopefully in our next session we'll do better. Thank you much. Take care.